Good evening, everyone. At least it's evening for me. What time is it? What day it is? Saturday, November 19th. If I'm not, crazy about it. It's getting colder and colder all over the world. A particularly cold winter or, you know, end of fall this year. It's very interesting. Lots of people refer to these times by, of course, winter itself, the coming cold, cuffing season, which is usually a term I would use because I find it interesting that it'd be cuffing season around this time. And the list goes on. But as most people, and by most people I mean really the vast majority, I know that this is the type of thing that, of course, not everyone celebrates Thanksgiving, not everyone celebrates Christmas, Hanukkah. These are typically Western Christian things, Western Jewish things. But it's also a pagan holiday, Christmas, of course. And, for those that may not care, or especially if you know it to be this way, it is a capitalistic, either power, money, cash grab, whatever you want to call it, that exists in society, again, in the West. So, and by West, you could say the Occident, United States, Canada, some of Mexico, Australia, the United Kingdom, and all, the most of the either English speaking rather, some Germanic and Swedish, Dutchland type of areas. The point of all that, and kind of like the crux of it, of course, family. Family does not have to be blood. Family does not have to be a group. It could be just one person. Family does not have to be a group or one person that has either been there or is there for any particular long period of time. It could be, someone you just met a few months ago, a week ago, that, saved your life, or you saved their life, or the connection that you have between one another is so immense that you become family right away. Not to discount, of course, family members that are blood, that have been there, who are mothers, fathers, uncles, aunts, so on and so forth, especially those of you lucky enough, privileged and blessed enough to have met your great grandparents and remember them. That is a luxury, especially nowadays, as life is seen differently these days, and these type of values are not sustained as much. In any case, what does it all matter to you? Of course, you don't need these times particularly to reach out to family or to do something with someone that you consider to be family. It's just that oftentimes the world, at least the parts of this world who understand or who agree upon this time to do this, have set aside, a string of days and or holidays to show appreciation for family, either by having dinners together, exchanging gifts, a latter and a former. The idea of these things have, of course, heavily been commercialized, but the spirit of it is, of course, no less than that, is, of course, much more than that. I personally, I believe that I have been blessed in that front. And what it matters to me, matters to me. I don't necessarily have to say it in this video because more me speaking out there for you guys, those non-existent few of you who actually listen to this, motherfucker talk, but yeah, maybe, who knows? The one person in the world who just so happened to see this or not. For some people, family is everything. It is the child that they want to have or do have. It is their structure and support system which gives them meaning to life. And from my personal opinion, you could do far worse than to spend time and or have that much care or have that much of yourself that matters to spending any amount of time, and no less spending the time that, culturally speaking is designated to spend time with your family. With no more ado, I'm keeping it short. I'm just going to mark the day with just a little bit of this idea that many of you have probably heard before. It is not necessary, of course, to use these specific times only when it comes to family. You have all year and an entire lifetime, which may be cut short or may not, you never know, to show appreciation, to spend time, so on and so forth. Don't forget to take advantage of it, and certainly do not take it for granted.